morning everyone, back with an exciting video today. If you follow my Instagram, I asked my followers where they thought we were going. So I created a poll and a few of you got it right. So let's go. So we've made it through customs. If you hadn't guessed, we're actually leaving Argentina for the day. We are heading off to Uruguay. So customs was really quite easy to go through. It was just pretty much like a standard photo and a fingerprint. They checked your passport and ticket. That was pretty smooth sailing. We were also told that you needed to have like proof of travel insurance, but they did not ask for that at all when we checked in. Our tickets for the ferry was returned and cost us $86.50 Australian dollars each, and then on the ferry it takes around I think an hour and 15 minutes to get there. We decided to go to Colonia del Sacremento. The other option was to go to Montevideo, but that is further away and longer on the ferry as well, and that's if we wanted to come for a day trip, wasn't an option. But yeah, if we'd known that we could have done this, we would have probably spent a week in Uruguay to discover the two towns. And yeah, let's go see Uruguay. I think we're moving. Are you excited, babe? Yes. So exciting! This is our third country together. Be our fourth if you include Australia, but do we want to count that? So we're only here for a day trip, but after going through border control, waiting for the ferry takeoff, we only have technically around about 4.5 hours before we have to go back to the port and board the ferry to go back to Argentina. But we're not going to get back to Argentina until about I think 9:15, 9:30. We'll see, depending if the ferry is running late, whatever. But we've just turned a corner and oh my god, this is gorgeous. Oh, I'm so happy. as Australians, because we're such a big island, we have no country nearby that we can go over to just for a day trip, like Argentina and Uruguay. So when we saw that this opportunity was an option, we were like, let's do it, we have to do it. I don't think anywhere else you can do it is but like maybe America and Canada, London and Paris, but you can't do this in Australia. So we're soaking it up. So we're just walking now. We're going to see how far we can go before we need to head back towards the port. 4 hours is definitely not a lot of time to explore a new area. So we're trying to see as much as we can before we have to go back. You can actually hire golf carts and cars if you want to have that option. We're not, we're just literally walking around, but this area has some beautiful little restaurants and cafes available. I am really surprised, and the flowers here are stunning. It's such a beautiful area. I just read like a sign, and apparently Uruguay itself actually didn't become Spanish until 1777, after it was like fought for Portuguese and Spanish, so it was back and forth, and they finally made it Spanish. So it's a cool little part of history right here. Okay, so we've come to a little restaurant on the water here, very serene and calming. We have worked up an appetite with all that walking around the historic area. So we are getting ourselves a pizza and a cheese fondue, and then we're also getting ourselves a glass of rosé each. So we've just finished eating our delicious food. It cost us around 55 Australian dollars. Apparently you don't pay tax here. So it was going to cost us 1,420 pesos Uruguayan, but we only ended up paying like 1,300 and something. So that was nice. That price also did include tip. So. We have finished our time in Colonia del Sacremento. Highly recommend coming here if you're in Argentina for a day trip. It's perfect, even if you want to come here for a couple of nights. In the few hours we've been here, we have been surprised by how beautiful it all is. But we are on our way back to the port now to catch our ferry back to Buenos Aires. It's probably my favorite day trip that we've done outside of Buenos Aires to date, purely because it's a whole new country. We didn't do much, but at least we went and wandered around for a little bit. It's just amazing. I want to come back to Uruguay now, check out more of this beautiful country. We're on the boat and it is so rocky. It's very, the ride over was way better. So we've made it back into Argentina. That was a bit of a mission. The boat was late to take off. We also had to go back through migration and customs again. But we are home. It is, what time is it? 10:30. It's about 10:30. So we've been out of the house for around about 12, is it 12 hours? No, 14 hours. 14 hours. We're exhausted, but we're gonna go get dinner. And that'll be the end of this video. Thanks again for watching, and comment, like, and share, and subscribe. And I will see you in probably my last Buenos Aires video, which is quite sad, but yay. And then it'll be home time. It's a little bit sad, but anyway, bye guys.
Do it again.
Are you having fun?
Yes, I'm having fun.
Has this wait, this word?
Experience.
No. I can't talk. Has this exceeded? No.
Exceeded?
Exceeded.
Expectations?
Yeah, has this exceeded your expectations?
Well, I didn't know anything about it, so absolutely. It's good work. I don't mean on camera, I just meant like we gotta say goodbye to the area.
Well, goodbye area. Oh.